Turning all the way around, bringing our squat, we're going to keep it over to there, twist, come back to the front, hands to pray, up we come. Inhale up, exhale, arms down. You should feel like being in a washing machine, that kind of work. Okay, from there we're going to sit down and we start working floor work. So here you will be needing a belt, have your belt close, and definitely your blocks. So, and a blanket. I think it's easier to work with a blanket than a block. So we're going to work into our Bhujanasana. What's it? Okay, I'll show you the pose and then I'll remember the name. Okay, so let's work with our right side. So you're going to take both feet out to the left. You're going to take your little blankie or your block, whatever you've got. I want your hips to be square. That is the most important thing. So your hips need to be square. You're going to bring both feet out to the side and you're going to cradle your right foot into your left. Can you see how I'm doing that? There, right foot into the middle of the left. Okay, but my hips need to be together, square. My knees need to be together and I need to be nice and sitting straight. So you work in this blanket till you get to the correct position. Alright. Then you're going to take your strap and you're going to place it over your right arm. Okay. So this is probably the best way to do it. Place it on the right and you just take it from behind. Then you're going to sit up tall and you take your right hand and you place it down to the floor. You want to get it underneath there and sitting up tall. Now if this doesn't even work for you, you can't get to the floor, you may take it onto a block and twist with the block. But ideally we want to get our hand down underneath and we want to be able to hold the back. You want to sit as nice and tall as you can and start to twist. So you inhale, lift and twist. My blanket's far too high, that's why I'm having problems. Yeah, that's it. There you go. Now my hand will get there. Okay, hips are nice and square still. Pushing the knees together and start to twist. Looking over the back shoulder. Try and keep the shoulders nice and square. The idea is to be able to hold on to your elbow. So it takes a little bit of time. We're not going to push too hard today. We're just going to work into it and slowly get into the pose. So sitting up tall, inhaling up, exhaling, twisting. Inhaling up, exhale, twist. Hold, breathe. And slowly begin to release. Let's work to the other side. So you're going to slowly take your feet over to the other side. You're going to take your left foot on top of your right. You're going to take your blankie over, just a little bit of my blankie, over to the left side, so my hips are nice and square. That's it. I'm trying to get myself nice and down. Taking hold of the strap, placing it into that arm, holding around the back, hand coming down to the front. Sitting up nice and tall, inhaling up, exhale, start to twist. Inhale up, start to twist. Inhale up, start to twist. And just keep working with your breath. Keep breathing, keep lengthening. Beautiful. Lovely. And slowly coming back to the front. So you'll feel it works a lot. It's very good for carpal tunnel syndrome because it works a lot onto your wrists and working down. It's fantastic for that movement. And then slowly coming back up. So we're going to work into Asana 3, which is Asana Brahma. Okay. And you're just placing your legs up. We're going to start in Dandasana. So stretching our legs out, sitting up nice and tall. You're definitely going to need your blankie just for one side. So let's start off by working our right side. So lifting up our right leg, sitting up nice and tall. When you lift up the right, you're going to see your hip comes up slightly. So place a little bit of blanket underneath there. If you need a lot, you can place a lot. If you don't need anything, you don't need anything. So we're going to slowly work into this, lifting up tall, making yourself nice and straight. I'm going to start to do a twist. So we're going to twist towards the knee. So that's why these are closed twists. So we want to try and work into that. The easiest way to work into that, we're going to work with a strap. So I always say put a strap right around the back of the body. So all the way around. Now, lean yourself back because you want to be able to make a space to be able to twist. So you place down your hand, you bring yourself back, and you twist as much as you can. Once you've got the twist, then you lean yourself forward. You make sure you're pushing down, and you're not pushing this knee over. You want to keep the knee up nice and straight. You grab that train underneath the tunnel, and you twist. You start to pull yourself back a little more. So you get it? I don't need the blanket, it's really causing problems. And I'm pushing myself back in. I'm pushing into that heel, and I'm lifting up a little more. Once I've got there, I'm going to show you how you can do it. You're going to hold that strap on this side, and you're going to hold the strap from the back. So you're just going to hold like that, for example. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into more of a bind. So I'm going to get there, I'm going to take hold of the strap on this side. If you can always pull it around and take hold of the strap on this side so you can work into it both ways. If you can get into a full bind, that's great. But please note, I'm sitting up tall. I'm not leaning back, I'm not slouching. I'm sitting up tall and I'm pushing that leg forward. So what you could actually do is push that leg even more forward and come into it. And sit up tall. Hold. So this leg is really working. Holding into it and looking over my back shoulder. Trying to get these shoulders nice and equal. Okay. Holding and breathing. And slowly releasing. So you've got lots of options for arms. You can either just hold open, hold a little closed, or work into a full bind. I'm not pressurizing you to work into the full thing. Work into a little bit. These are very, very hard movements. They work into a lot of shoulder work, a lot of abdominal work. They massage all the abdominals. They work huge into your liver, huge into your kidneys. So it's a lot of work. If that's what you find, you really have to twist yourself around. So let's work to the left side. So I'm going to place at the left foot. You're going to sit nice and tall. You see my buttocks is off. So you can place it down on something underneath there, or you can readjust the hips that you can still sit up like that. But that's experience. Okay, if that makes sense. Keeping that foot straight and that leg straight so it doesn't fall out to the sides. I'm not slumming. I have to lift up. Then you're going to lean back. You're going to take back that hand. You want to make space. You want to start to do the twist. Once you've done the twist, you want to start working up. You want to bring the train in, bring it up. And you don't want to push the train over you and keep it straight. So you bring it up. I'm going to push my leg out even more. But try and keep that ankle underneath the knee. So I'm not bringing the knee in when I push forward. I'm there, I push forward and then I remove my foot. Okay. Then I get my spacing and I'll start to lift up tall. Here I've got some more space underneath there. So here, I think it would definitely help me to have a little bit of blend. Yeah, that's beautiful. Okay. I wish I was there to help all of you. Alright. So from there, lifting up tall. I'm going to take that hand. I'm going to start with either I'm going to hold and I'm going to hold. That's fine. Hold. That's absolutely fine. Or I'm going to try and grab hold of the other strap on the other side and then we'll still hold both sides. Or I'm going to go into the full hold and try and work both hands, which I'm doing now, and hold both hands. Once I do that, I have to start to lift up a bit more, lengthen, straighten, and extend. This leg has to do a lot of work. Keep breathing into it. shoulders. It's a lot of brain work. Hold. Okay. And slowly start to release. So we're going to do one more. My time is so gone. We don't have time to do one more, but I'm going to push one more. Okay, let's push one more. So let's take the right leg once again. Let's place up. Okay, placing it up. Nice and straight. You may need a belt here. So I'm going to say you can use a belt around there. Okay. It's quite funny, this one, because you need a belt actually around here. So let's place the belt around there. I hope that you can grab onto your foot. If you can't, you can place that there and around your foot. Okay, that makes sense? Because then you can hold the belt on as well. Okay, otherwise you're just placing the belt around your foot. Okay, crossing it around and around your belly. Okay, so from here, you're going to push down that knee. You're going to focus on sitting up nice and tall. I don't care if the knee really does go up. For now, we're just working into the idea of it. So this is Ardha Matyendra 2. You're going to sit nice and tall. Now you're going to take the opposite hand. So your right hand is going to your left foot. And we're going to start to do a nice twist. So as we do a twist, the idea is to try and be able to take your left hand, and you want to be able to get into around your ankle. So as I do that, you'll see my shoulder start to turn a little bit more. So if you can just grab the belt, that's good enough. Or you can grab onto your ankle or your thigh, get as close as you can. I'm not leaning forward. I'm sitting up as high as I possibly can, and I'm trying to get my shoulders aligned, and I'm stretching perfectly out to the side. And I look over the back shoulder. So it's a straightened pose, lifting up tall and looking over the back. Okay, let's release. Let's do the other side and then we're done. So straightening up, singing Dandasana. Taking up. The left foot is up nicely. If you want your strap, please use your strap. If you can only get here, get to where you can, otherwise you're just going to grab onto that strap. Okay, so let's start again. You're taking your left hand, foot, or you're using that strap. Use what you can do. Okay, you're going to utilize that to twist. You're going to hold, you're going to lift, you're going to twist. Once you've got a good twist there, you're going to bring the hand around. Either it's holding the strap here around from your foot, or it's going to work slowly, slowly. You see how I'm using that to slowly twist my body to get hold of my ankle. Then once I've got my ankle, I can start pushing my knee down, I can start to sit up taller, and I can work into the pose. These poses take time. So there I'm starting to work into it. Slowly, slowly, slowly. And sitting up tall. Hold and breathe. There we go. From there, release. All done. We're going to have a little stretch with our block. So have your block close by. If you're using a book, your books. Okay. Feet by the buttocks, round the body down. Knees to the chest, feet close, close, close. Hip distance. Then taking a block just onto its lower side for now. Palms up, shoulders back, tucking the toes. You can stay here, or if you can, you're going to go onto your highest level. Shoulders back and up. If you're on your lower side, you stay there. I'm happy with either one. Right leg's just going up. Just have a good stretch. Point it, flex. You should feel a nice pull in the thighs. Point, flex. Foot onto left knee. Drop and open. And place the foot down. Let's take the left. Up, flex, push into the heel. Point, flex, point, flex, place it onto the knee. Drop it down. And up, placing it down. So if you were on your half, you stay on your half. If you're on your top, you're coming down to half. So everybody's on a half. Readjust. And let's take up our right and your left. So just stretching up. Let's take our feet open, heels down. Toes down, heels up. Feet together and out. Last one, feet together and out. Lovely. Stretch those legs. Take your right foot down and your left. Up into the tippy toes, drop the block. Stretch out the legs. Stretch out the arms. Big stretch. Stretch, 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 stretch. You're going to take your right hand and you're going to hold to the left wrist and you're going to have a big stretch. And then your left hand to the right wrist and stretch. And then back. Slowly, you're going to bring your feet, place them down. Bring the arms down, lift up, move the block. And come down one vertebra at a time. Slowly down. Once you're down, back is comfy, knees in. Feet down, clasp hands. Drop knees to the right side. Right foot to left. Turn your head to the right side, left side, sorry, I'm on the wrong side of everything. To the other side. Place down the foot, bring up the knees, drop them to the opposite side. Take the bottom foot, place it to the top, turn your head. Place your foot down, bring up your knees, release your hands. You have a good, nice squish. Working to a nice happy baby. Rock it. And stretch out, whatever direction. So we're going to go into a relaxation. I want you to stay after I've finished. I want you to take your legs out to either side. Make sure you're nice and warm. Close your eyes. And surrender into the space. Before we finish off, just a little saying to finish off with. There comes a time when you have to choose between turning the page and closing the book. May there be peace to the north, peace to the south, peace to the east, peace to the west, peace above, peace below, peace within and peace without, and most importantly, peace with you and your family. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste.